Why did you choose to do this script out of all the scripts that you probably got, and this particular character?
Me.
Well, you know, it was a great deal of it was Tyler and the experience that I had on Why Did I Get Married, the first film. Such a wonderful experience. The family that he has created from his crew and the cast, and we all had such a wonderful time and got along so well and stayed in touch with one another in between films. And when he told me that he was writing another one, and I read the script and got so excited about the character, even more so this time around, and the turns and the peaks and valleys that she was taking, I couldn't say no.
So what is it about your character that you felt you connected with most?
There's a few things. I think the strongest thing is, one was the grieving. The two is how she tends to be there for her friends and for other people and to deal with their issues, but when it comes to her own, she wants nothing to do with it. And I used to do a lot of that in the past. And at the same time, she's a very sweet girl. She means well.
Okay. And your scene, your heated moment where you know, with the golf club, and did you actually enjoy that emotional aspect of it?
It was very, very cathartic. It was nice to just release. There was a lot there, so it was nice to be able to finally take a big breath, sigh.
And what was it like being in the same room with? Were you worried or scared where she was hitting things and breaking?
I wasn't afraid until she knocked the crap out of me with it. She hit me on the arm, and then she hit herself in the ankle, and it was swollen. She was.
It was pretty bad.
Yeah, but she was in the moment, so you know, you roll with it.
How do you get your inspiration or your motivation to actually cross over from writing, directing, producing, singing, acting? How do you get what's the motivation behind?
Well, my career started that way. I couldn't afford to pay a writer and a director, so I ended up having to do both. So it's all about, and I've trained myself to be able to do a lot of things at once. So it's all parts of my brain have to work, and it's not really that big of a deal for me to make the transition. It is whatever is needed or necessary at that time.
Okay,
yeah.
Great. So there's a part 2 to Why Did I Get Married? Yes. Why did you choose to do a part 2, and is there going to be a part 3?
Who knows? But that part 2, this was the only movie that I'd written that I felt like the characters had more to say. So I'm really excited that people here in the UK will get an opportunity to see it, because you don't have to see the first one to know what the second one's all about. They totally are independent of each other, and these were characters that had more to say, so I just wanted to hear what they had to say.
Okay. Is there a part 3 coming out, or?
Who knows? Who knows? Maybe they'll go to Europe.
Okay.
Be interesting.
Great. And your films tend to deal with a lot of physical abuse in the home and a lot of you know, relationship dramas. What is it that you're trying to reach out to the audience? You know, showing a lot of these, especially physical abuse.
Well, what I found is that in my travels in America doing my stage shows, I found what people really responded to, and that is relationship issues and abuse and dramas. And lots of people, especially in America, are searching for answers, and I'm sure it may be the same way here, searching for answers as to how do you walk through it. So I thought the best thing to do is put it in a film format and just discuss what I've learned through these characters, and it's been very helpful for a lot of people. I've got over 1 million messages from people who have said, this movie helped me, or this play helped me, or this statement in the movie made me, you know, all I want to do is provoke thought while entertaining. So it's been a great journey to be able to do that.
Okay, that's great. And you're writing a new book, your first book, apparently.
Yes, it's called True You, and it comes out in the fall. And you know, people have asked me about the weight gain and weight loss, and how did I do it? What brought it on? How did I take it off? And so instead of just writing about that and the nutrition, I decided to go to the very beginning, which was my childhood. And there are anecdotes throughout my life from then until now. I wanted it to appeal to kids as well as teens, as well as adults. And it's not an autobiography, but hopefully, and it also deals with self-esteem. So hopefully, you know, everyone will get something out of it and help.
That's great. Thank you so much. Can I take a quick photograph?
Sure.